Have you ever wondered why, even though you try to eat properly and get enough rest, your body still feels weaker day by day? Why do your arms and legs lose their strength, and simple tasks like opening a bottle cap, standing up from a chair, or climbing a few stairs become harder than they used to be? Many people believe this is simply due to aging, but the truth may go deeper than that. Silent muscle loss is now one of the leading causes behind older adults becoming dependent on others. It increases the risk of falls, decreases mobility, and leads to the loss of independence in daily activities. And what few people realize is that the very foods you eat every day may either be harming or helping your strength, is meal by meal, day by day. According to a report from Harvard Medical School, certain natural foods have been scientifically proven to reverse muscle loss, even in people over the age of 70. Some of these foods have even shown better results than prescription drugs in clinical trials. They improve strength, restore weakened muscle fibers, and enhance overall quality of life. And most surprising of all is the fourth food on today's list. It's not meat, it's not dairy, but it is something many older adults eat daily, without realizing how powerful it can be. If you've ever felt breathless after light movement, had sore muscles at the end of the day, or worried that your legs no longer feel as steady as before, then this video will offer you a new direction. A truly simple solution that doesn't require heavy workouts or expensive medicine. Just choosing the right foods each day can make a huge difference. We'll explore 5 underrated foods with remarkable power to support muscle health in older adults. These foods not only nourish the body, but also reduce inflammation, support hormonal balance, and improve digestion, forming a strong foundation for long-term physical strength in the later years of life. If you truly want to regain control of your movement, walking, and daily activities, stay with us until the end of the video. And don't forget to follow this channel, because what you are about to discover may completely change how you eat, how you live, and how you protect your health in the long run. 1. Whey protein, the hidden weapon that helps older adults rebuild muscle strength. When it comes to nutrition for muscle recovery, very few older adults think about whey protein. Many still assume it is only for gym goers or athletes, but in fact, whey protein is one of the most powerful tools for preventing and reversing muscle loss in the elderly, according to research from McMaster University in Canada. So what is whey protein? Whey is the protein portion that is separated from milk during the cheese-making process. It is a pure form of protein, easy to digest, and contains the highest natural amount of leucine. Each serving of around 25 to 30 grams of whey provides more than 2.5 grams of leucine, which is the ideal level needed to activate muscle protein synthesis, especially in aging bodies that have become resistant to growth signals. This means that even if you are over 60 years old, you can still rebuild your muscle mass if you consume enough leucine from whey protein, along with a proper diet and gentle physical activity. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association showed that elderly people who consumed whey protein daily experienced significant improvements in muscle strength, balance, and mobility, without needing to perform intense exercise. When paired with light movements like walking, stretching, or lifting small objects, the results were even more impressive. Besides leucine, whey protein contains bioactive peptides that help increase blood flow to the muscles, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce mild inflammation, all essential factors for recovering weakened muscles. Additionally, whey contains cysteine, an amino acid that helps the body produce glutathione. Glutathione is a powerful antioxidant made by your body that protects muscle cells from age-related damage. This is something that few natural foods can do as effectively as whey. So, how should you use it? Older adults can start with 20 to 30 grams of whey protein per day, especially after light physical activity or as an afternoon or evening snack. If you are new to it, try mixing whey with warm water, unsweetened milk, or blending it into a smoothie with banana, berries, and Greek yogurt to create a nutritious, easy-to-digest snack. There are many types of whey on the market. Choose a pure whey isolate or concentrate without added sugar or artificial flavors. If you have trouble digesting milk, opt for hydrolyzed whey, which is easier to absorb. One important note is that whey protein should be used as a supplement, not as a full meal replacement. And if you have chronic conditions such as kidney disease, diabetes, or are taking medication, please consult with your doctor or a nutrition expert before starting. Whey protein is not a muscle-building drug, as many people mistakenly believe. It is simply an essential source of nutrition that helps your body fight the natural decline in strength over time. And sometimes, just one small glass a day can make a big difference. Less fatigue, easier movements, and the feeling of being stronger than you were just a few years ago. 2. Nuts and seeds, plant-based energy that protects muscles and reduces cramping. Do not let the small size of walnuts, almonds, or pumpkin seeds fool you. These foods are not just healthy snacks. They are nutritional powerhouses that help older adults maintain muscle health, reduce inflammation, and ease the cramps that often occur after the age of 60. A small handful of around 28 grams, or 1 ounce, of nuts like almonds, walnuts, or pumpkin seeds provides 5 to 7 grams of plant-based protein. They also contain magnesium, zinc, vitamin E, plant-based omega-3, and fiber, all of which are important for the proper function of the muscular, skeletal, and nervous systems. Magnesium is an essential mineral that many older adults lack. It is closely linked to nighttime muscle cramps and overall muscle weakness. A deficiency in magnesium can also cause nerve transmission problems, making your limbs feel numb, slow to respond, and easily fatigued even with light activity. Just 1/4 cup of almonds can provide nearly 20% of an older adult's daily magnesium needs. In addition, zinc and vitamin E, which are found in most types of nuts, play an important role in protecting muscle cell membranes, fighting oxidative stress, and helping repair tissue after damage. Zinc also supports the production of testosterone, a hormone that helps maintain muscle mass and strength in both men and women after middle age. If you often feel slow to recover after activity, or experience lingering soreness even after light housework, this may be a sign that your diet lacks certain micronutrients. Nuts are a simple way to fill that gap. Walnuts are especially rich in alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, which is a plant-based form of omega-3 that reduces silent inflammation. This helps the body recover more easily and reduces the sensation of stiff joints and heavy legs after periods of rest. This is particularly helpful for older adults with joint degeneration or metabolic disorders. According to research from Tufts University, older adults with higher levels of vitamin E in their blood, often from regularly eating nuts and seeds, had slower rates of muscle loss and better physical performance compared to those who ate fewer healthy fats. So, how should you eat them? You can add 1 to 2 small handfuls of unsalted nuts to your daily meals. Divide them between 2 snack times, or sprinkle them on salads, yogurt, or oatmeal. If you have difficulty chewing, try using natural nut butters like almond butter or unsweetened peanut butter. It is important to avoid nuts that contain added salt, sugar, or refined oils, as these reduce the benefits and may even have negative effects for those on special diets. If you are watching your weight, divide your nuts into small packets or containers to avoid overeating, as they are easy to snack on too much. Just a few nuts each day may seem like a small act, but it is a gentle and effective way to nourish every muscle fiber, every joint, and protect your mobility as time slowly changes your body. 3. Beans and legumes, sustainable protein and steady nutrition for aging muscles. While meat, eggs, and dairy are often the first foods mentioned when talking about muscle recovery, beans and legumes are frequently overlooked. In fact, they are among the most complete and beneficial foods for older adults. They not only provide plant-based protein, but also improve digestion, help control blood sugar, and reduce inflammation, all of which are essential for maintaining and rebuilding muscle strength. 1 cup of cooked black beans, lentils, or chickpeas provides an average of 15 grams of protein. That is a significant amount, especially when paired with whole grains like brown rice, oats, or quinoa, creating a complete protein source that contains all essential amino acids. But beans offer much more than just protein. They are rich in soluble fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels and prevent insulin resistance, a condition that reduces the ability of aging muscles to synthesize protein. If you often feel tired after meals or notice weakness in your limbs when you miss a meal, this may be a sign of energy metabolism imbalance. Beans can help correct this in a sustainable way. Another standout benefit is their high content of iron, magnesium, and potassium. essential minerals for muscle contraction, blood circulation, and stable nerve transmission. Iron deficiency is common in the elderly and leads to poor oxygen delivery to the muscles. This results in fatigue, heavy legs, and shortness of breath. 1 cup of cooked lentils can provide up to 37% of the daily iron needs for women over 60. Beans also contain resistant starch. This is a type of carbohydrate that does not get digested like regular starch, but instead travels to the large intestine, where it feeds beneficial gut bacteria. This is extremely important because the connection between gut health and muscle function is becoming more recognized in modern science. A healthy gut improves protein absorption, hormone production, and inflammation control. According to research from the John Mayer USDA Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging at Tufts University, people who ate beans at least 4 times per week maintained better muscle mass over a 5-year period compared to those who ate beans less frequently. So, how should you use them? You can add 3 to 4 servings of beans each week as a replacement for meat in light meals or lunches. For example, soft-cooked chickpeas can be tossed into salads. Black beans can be stewed with brown rice. Lentils can be made into soup with vegetables and light seasoning. If beans cause bloating, soak dried beans overnight and boil thoroughly. Or choose low-sodium canned beans and rinse them before eating to reduce digestive discomfort. Start with small portions, such as half a cup per meal, and gradually increase to help your digestive system adjust. Beans not only nourish your muscles, but also support heart health, stabilize blood sugar, and build long-term endurance in older adults. When your body is nourished properly from plants, you will begin to feel less pain, move more easily, and experience a lighter, clearer mind every day. 4. Berries. Antioxidant warriors that protect muscles and joints. If there is one group of foods that is sweet, colorful, and capable of protecting muscles from natural aging, it is berries. From strawberries and blueberries to raspberries, these small fruits are not only delicious desserts, but also powerful sources of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that are essential for older adults facing muscle and joint weakness. As we age, muscles do not just shrink in size. They also become more vulnerable to damage caused by free radicals and chronic inflammation. These are silent threats that lead to soreness, reduced flexibility, and slower recovery after movement. Berries are rich in anthocyanins, polyphenols, and vitamin C, natural compounds that neutralize free radicals, reduce inflammation in muscle tissue, and protect cells from degeneration. A study from Tufts University found that older adults who consumed blueberries regularly recovered faster after physical activity and showed noticeable improvements in muscle endurance, especially after light exercises such as walking or stretching. The anthocyanins in berries reduce swelling, relieve muscle soreness, and improve blood circulation to the limbs, all of which support the body's natural healing process. In addition, the vitamin C in berries boosts collagen production, which helps protect tendons, connective tissues, and knee joints, areas that are often affected when muscles weaken. If you experience joint cracking, calf numbness, or nighttime cramps, adding berries to your diet can bring noticeable improvements within a few weeks. Berries also contain very low natural sugar compared to other fruits. They do not cause sudden spikes in blood sugar or insulin, which is especially important for older adults managing diabetes or insulin resistance. The fiber in berries supports healthy digestion, improves nutrient absorption, and creates ideal conditions for muscle recovery. You can enjoy half a cup of fresh berries daily. Eat them on their own, or pair them with Greek yogurt, morning oatmeal, or a light smoothie in the afternoon. When fresh berries are out of season, use unsweetened frozen berries, which retain most of their nutrients and are easy to store. A great tip is to eat berries after light exercise, such as walking or yoga. This helps the body fight inflammation after activity, speeds up muscle recovery, and reduces the risk of soreness in the evening. You do not need to eat a large amount. Just a small serving each day is enough to activate your body's self-repair ability, slow down muscle and joint aging, and help you feel more youthful and flexible with every step and every movement. 5. Leafy greens, a natural shield for nourishing muscles and protecting joints. You do not have to look far. Dark green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are among the most important foods for maintaining muscle mass, supporting joint function, and preventing cramps and they should never be overlooked by older adults. Just 1 cup of cooked leafy greens can provide over 150 milligrams of magnesium, which is nearly 40% of the daily requirement. Magnesium plays a central role in muscle contraction, nerve transmission, and energy metabolism. A deficiency in magnesium is a common reason why many older adults suffer from nighttime cramps, muscle weakness, and fatigue after even mild physical activity. In addition to magnesium, leafy greens are rich in natural nitrates. When consumed, these nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, a molecule that widens blood vessels, improves circulation, and helps deliver oxygen to muscle tissue. This is a vital factor that helps reduce muscle fatigue, increase endurance, and speed up recovery after physical effort. A study conducted at the Karolinska Institute in Sweden showed that consuming nitrate-rich vegetables daily significantly improved leg strength and balance in people over 60 years old. This is especially important because even a single fall can lead to bone fractures, mobility loss, and a serious decline in quality of life for the elderly. Leafy greens are also a natural source of calcium, potassium, and vitamin K, all of which are essential for strong bones and lean muscle maintenance. Vitamin K is particularly important for activating proteins that bind calcium to bones and supporting nutrient metabolism within muscle tissue. A study published in the Journals of Gerontology in 2015 found that older adults who consumed leafy greens regularly had significantly lower rates of age-related muscle loss compared to those who ate fewer vegetables. They also recovered more quickly from soft tissue injuries or surgery. There are many simple ways to include leafy greens in your diet. You can stir-fry them with olive oil, boil them lightly, and serve with fish, cook them in vegetable soups, or toss them into salads with fresh lemon and pumpkin seeds. If you're not used to eating a lot of vegetables, start with 1 serving per day and gradually increase to 2 cups of cooked greens daily, which is equal to 4 or 5 cups of raw greens. For those who have difficulty chewing or digesting, you can steam spinach until soft or blend kale into smoothies with banana, Greek yogurt, and a few drops of lemon. This is a gentle, digestible way to get essential nutrients while supporting your digestive system. Something as simple as eating leafy greens every day can help you maintain steady legs, reduce knee pain, ease morning stiffness, and support your entire circulatory system. Do not think of vegetables as just a side dish. They are your body's internal support system, quietly working to protect you each and every day. You have just explored 5 incredible foods that many older adults often overlook in their journey to care for muscle and joint health. From whey protein, rich in leucine that helps restore weakened muscle fibers, to nuts and seeds that nourish the nervous system and help prevent cramping. From beans and legumes full of fiber and essential minerals, to berries that reduce inflammation, neutralize free radicals, and support tissue repair after movement. And finally, leafy greens. Humble everyday vegetables that form the foundation for better blood circulation, smooth joint movement, and more efficient nutrient absorption every single day. What matters most is not using all of these foods at once, but simply starting with one small change. A glass of whey protein smoothie after a walk, a handful of unsalted nuts instead of a sugary snack, a bowl of spinach soup with your evening meal. These small actions, repeated consistently over time, can form a protective barrier that helps you maintain strength, independence, and confidence in every step you take. Muscle loss is not inevitable. Sore legs, aching joints, and nighttime cramps are not things you have to endure. You absolutely can reverse these conditions without expensive treatments or complicated medications, simply by choosing the right foods and eating them regularly. And you are not alone on this journey. I am here with you to share simple yet effective knowledge based on trusted research from Harvard, McMaster, Tufts, and many other leading medical institutions. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next valuable sharing. And I want to hear from you. Which of these foods have you been using? What changes have you noticed since adjusting your eating habits? Leave a comment below. Your story could inspire thousands of others who are also working to regain their strength. Wishing you continued health, peace, and steady legs on every path you take in life. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.